Hello, I'm Ziad Ghazal for CVN, and we're very delighted to have with us today Dr. Marty Leon, who just released the results on the US RESOLUTE study, the one-year follow-up. Dr. Leon, can you put this study in context within all the other trials that have come up on the drug-eluting stents?
Certainly. RESOLUTE really is a next-generation drug-eluting stent. It is differentiated in that it has a hydrophilic drug release polymer that extends the release for a much longer period of time. This device has been studied globally in a global trial program, and the study that we presented is the first time in the United States that we've had an opportunity to look at data from US patients treated by US physicians. It's a fairly broad study involving over 1,400 patients with the extremes of vessel size, 225 and 40 millimeter vessels, a high density of diabetics, patients with multi-vessel disease, so a little bit broader inclusion criteria than we normally see. And if we look at these data, it reassures us that both the safety and effectiveness of this device really represent benchmark standards among drug-eluting stents. The stent thrombosis rate was only 0.1%, only 2 events in the entire population, both with the very small stent and without a dual antiplatelet therapy in those patients, and the TLR rates were extremely low, 2% in the main cohort and only 3% in the diabetic subset. So this adds to the data that we have with this device and among this next and new generation of drug-eluting stents, providing some confidence and comfort that we really do have devices that are extremely safe and effective for our patients.
And let's touch upon the stent thrombosis, which was, as you mentioned, extremely low. And the 2 patients, as you described in the results, the dual antiplatelet therapy was not followed the regular way. I mean, is it a bit of a chance, or is it really the characteristics of the stent?
That's a great question. It's probably a little bit of both. We do think that the hydrophilic polymer tends to optimize safety, but the low event rates of stent thrombosis are such that in any one study, it's difficult to hang on a single number. You need thousands of patients and prolonged follow-up really to get the complete picture of stent thrombosis. So I think we need more data in more patients, but these data are certainly reassuring that this device is as safe as other drug-eluting stents during the first year of follow-up.
Plus, there were some patients that were not included in the study. Could that have also tilted the results a bit one way or the other?
Well, for the entire 1,402 patients, all the patients included in this study, the stent thrombosis rate was very low. But it's still, even though I said there were broad inclusion criteria, we didn't treat STEMIs, we didn't treat saphenous vein grafts, we didn't treat diffuse disease or severe multi-vessel disease. So I'm sure that does skew the results downward compared to what we call all-comer studies.
Very good. Marty, thank you very much.
Surely.